Well, as I mentioned, today is the National Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, and we do have 3 organizations joining us via Zoom. They're taking a moment to announce something new. It's a multicultural event. It's coming to Winnipeg this summer. You might be familiar with Naija Market Day. Now, that's a Canadian event modeled after a traditional Nigerian open-air market. But this year, that event's expanding into Multicultural Market Daze. So this is a celebration that is aimed at bringing African and Asian communities locally together through music, food, sport, and traditions. We're going to hear more about that. Gode Katembo is with the Canadian African Cup of Nations and joins us via Zoom. Good morning to you.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being with us. As well, Lourdes Faberes is with Foodtrip Market. Good morning to you, Lourdes.
Good morning. It's a pleasure.
And also with us, Abiodun Adeyutu with the Naija Market Day and joins us via Zoom as well. Hello there.
Good morning.
We're busy on Zoom today. So, Abiodun, you obviously, Naija Market you've done in the past. What made you want to sort of think about making this a bigger event?
I mean, myself and Lourdes and Bumi and Gode, we came together and we thought about making it something bigger. Again, today is the National Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination, and we thought, how can we bring communities together in one spot, in one arena? And we know sports usually would unite people, and same thing with the market. Having the Asian market, the African market, and really bringing everybody within the Winnipeg and Manitoba region together brought the idea of the Multicultural Market Daze. And we thought it was good to, announce this today and share with a larger audience.
Mm-hmm. So, Gode, how does sport work into this? Obviously, this lines up with the African Cup of Nations. How are you hoping to bring sport into this event?
For the Canada African Cup of Nations, we have been running successfully for the past 7 years. As we know, we are one of the biggest soccer events here in Manitoba, but also we have expanded in Ontario. So soccer or sport, we have known as to be the universal language that unifies many communities. And with bringing now the market into place too as well, from where we come from, sports and market goes hand to hand. And that's the experience that we want to bring back, or we want to bring here in Manitoba, especially here in Winnipeg.
So paint us a picture of what that looks like when they go hand in hand, Gode. Like, is the soccer going on at the same time as people are sort of milling about? Like, what's the sensibility of how that's going to feel?
The idea, it is soccer will be going on, but because, as you know, soccer games, they can go on for 1 hour and a half. With that 1 hour and a half that is going on, there is going to be fans, people who are looking for, to shop around. As we know what is happening in our nearest neighbors here in USA, there's not been any greater time than to shop local. So we thinking of ways how we can bring soccer fans, community, and market all together. So there will be soccer going on. It's going to be 8 hours of soccer. That means 8 hours of shopping going on at the same time.
Lourdes, being today is the National Day of Eliminating Racial Discrimination, obviously that's why we're talking and you guys have chosen today to talk about this. But what's the need to sort of expand this to, when you think about our Manitoba communities coming together, tell me a little bit more about what you're hoping this might do and why that's a need.
Well, Manitoba is a very diverse community, and we love to celebrate that through our markets. Like the Foodtrip Market, it's been around since 2017, and that's what we've been trying to do in our end, and not celebrating it through diversity, through trades, because there's no better way to sharing your culture than showing it like in a market. Like when you go to night market and in Asia, the most exciting about it is seeing different people tasting their food, their cultural food. It feels like you've been taken to that country already when you're there. So being in this market and market days, you feel like you've been around the world because you're going to experience food and traditional clothing and see a lot of different products from all over the world.
How does that break down racial discrimination? Is it just that natural sharing and seeing, commonalities maybe?
Yeah, and it comes with stories. Like, sometimes when you pick up a necklace, say from Africa or from Asia, it comes with a story. And then that creates that conversation, because that's what we want to have with each other. Like sometimes there's nothing we have in common to create that conversation. So within the market that you cannot help but talk to someone who's selling, something that's very interesting product that you like to get, or this food that tastes really good. So it opens your mind and it creates that conversation. It slowly diminish that division.
Abiodun, where's this market, the Multicultural Market Daze, going to take place this year?
Okay, it's happening in June 21st and 22nd at the arena. Lottie has the name is in Keewatin.
Yeah, it's at 709 Keewatin Street, but the Moshenko Arena will be on the parking, and the soccer will be in the soccer field. So we'll be occupying the area of the Billy Moshenko parking area and grass and the soccer field.
I want to ask you, Abiodun, I know you were recently recognized at the legislature for your work within your community. Can you tell us a little bit about what that was like for you?
Oh, I mean, it was very nice to have been recognized by, the legislature for, the work we are doing in the community, especially in bridging the gap between cultures and between people, trying to connect, different individuals together, just so that we can have a world where really color is not a barrier, your language is not a barrier, what you look like is not a barrier. We just want to be humans and be people, so that our children coming behind us can have a world that is full of love, and they are able to exchange culture from time to time. And I think it was recognized at the ledge.
That's a beautiful place to end our conversation this morning. So you guys get to work planning this, won't you? You got a month. Thank you all for being up early with us and sharing on CBC what your plans are on this special day. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That is Gode Katembo with the Canadian African Cup of Nations, as well as Lourdes with the Faberis with the Foodtrip Market, and Abiodun Adetu with the Naija Market Day. The first ever Multicultural Market Daze is going to happen a month from today. So as they said, June 21st and 22nd.